AMH major shareholder, that is Trevor Ncube, AMH, which owns publications such as Newsday, The Standard, The Independent, as well as also HSTV, a YouTube channel, has actually issued an apology to the people of Zimbabwe, as well as also the readers and the listeners to their outlets, media outlets. It appears there is trouble at AMH and they haven't been paying the workers. He is actually shifting that blame solely to the government of Zimbabwe for failing to pay them. I will actually read, because there is a link that was shared there. Let me read what he has actually posted on X. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So about 40 minutes ago, Trevor Ncube posted this. He says, I owe our 177 AMH HSTV colleagues an apology. For a while now, we have failed to pay salaries on time. That is not an accounting issue. It is broken trust, school fees unpaid, rent unpaid, dignity shaken. I am sorry unreservedly. The buck stops with me because significant debt owed by the government and other clients. The explanation does not erase the obligation. I have written an open letter to all AMH stakeholders on the salary crisis, the ZBC license fees story, our leadership transition, and where we go from here. Organizations reveal their character under strain. We will be defined by how we respond. Let me actually go to the publication that he attached to his post on X. It appears there is trouble there. So it's an open letter, right? Letter to Alpha Media Holdings stakeholders. Let me read it. I hope it's not long. It says, it appears to be very, very long. Anyway, we'll try to read it, maybe take one or two comments. Someone says, it says, the letter by Trevor Ncube, I write to you with candor, humility, and resolve. Alpha Media Holdings, AMH, has over nearly 3 decades stood as a testament to the power of independent journalism and the enduring Zimbabwean spirit. We have navigated political headwinds, economic turbulence, and structural shifts in the media landscape. Today, I address you in the wake of challenges that have tested us deeply, and I do so without equivocation. On our failure to pay staff, the matter that weighs most heavily on me is our failure to meet salary obligations on time. Salaries are not abstract numbers. They are school fees and rent, groceries purchased, medical bills settled, and above all, dignity preserved. For the 177 colleagues who give their talent and loyalty to AMH every day, the delays are not an accounting matter. They represent broken trust. We regret this deeply and unreservedly. The immediate cause in this, the immediate cause afresh. The immediate cause in the significant debt owed to us by the Zimbabwean government and other clients, which has directly constrained our cash flow. This context does not diminish our responsibility, it explains it. The obligation to our staff is unconditional. management and shareholders are actively pursuing recovery of all outstanding receivables and are implementing stronger financial controls to ensure this vulnerability is never repeated. To our employees, you are the heartbeat of this organization. Your professionalism through this period has been humbling. You have my personal gratitude and my sincere apology. On the Zimbabwe Independent ZBC story, the recent Zimbabwe Independent piece relating to ZBC licensing fees and its aftermath have raised legitimate questions about our editorial standards. Trust once questioned demand deliberate action to restore. Editorial credibility is the only currency we have. Without it, we are nothing. The AMH Independent Editorial Advisory Board, chaired by Muchadei Masunda, has convened a three-member panel to conduct a thorough inquiry, not a cosmetic exercise, but a substantive examination of what transpired, where process failed, and what safeguards must be put in place. Independent journalism demands not only courage but rigor. We owe our audiences both. A new chapter in leadership. Kenya's Mafukidze has stepped down as Chief Executive Officer after guiding AMH throughout a period of extraordinary volatility, currency instability, economic headwinds, and rapid shifts in audience behavior. His steadiness under pressure and commitment to independent journalism were invaluable. The board and I extend sincere appreciation for his service. So someone has been fired. The board has appointed Takura Mafumo as general manager. Takura moves into his role from his position as chief technology officer. This is a deliberate signal of strategic intent. Print is in structural decline, not only in Zimbabwe but globally. But independent and quality journalism are core to a vibrant society. The economics of traditional publishing have been under sustained assault for 2 decades. The internet fractured distribution, social media atomized attention, and advertising revenues migrated. We have adapted, but the next disruption is already here. Artificial intelligence is reshaping how information is gathered, produced, distributed, and consumed at a pace and scale that dwarfs anything that came before. By placing a technology leader at the helm, AMH is making a clear statement. The competencies that will define our survival and success are digital fluency, system thinking, and the capacity to innovate. The transition is about continuity of purpose, independent, credible journalism, but a fundamental evolution is how we deliver. This thing looks to be more. Let me just read. Building the AMH of tomorrow. The audience is in a difficult place. The media industry is under existential pressure. Zimbabwe's economy remains challenging. We are not immune to any of this, but we are not giving up. Our transformation is not about cost containment alone. It is about rebuilding AMH from the inside out, embedding technology at the core of our operations, leveraging data intelligently, developing digital revenue streams that reduce our independence on print advertising, and building platforms that extend well beyond the printed page. We are investing in newsroom tools, deepening investigative capacity, and diversifying income in ways that protect editorial independence. In a world awash with misinformation and AI-generated content, credible independent journalism is not a relic. It is more necessary than ever. It is core to nation building and the health of our society. The conviction is the foundation of which AMH stands. Business as usual. With lessons learned, our publications continue to operate, our journalists continue to report, our digital platforms continue to grow. AMH's TV stand. We do not deny our missteps. We confront them, learn from them, and build systems that makes us better. Resilient is not the absence of difficulty. It is the ability to adapt, correct, and press forward with clarity of purpose. To our shareholders, your investment is anchored in an institution committed to renewal and long-term stability. To our advertisers and partners, we value your confidence and are working to ensure your association with AMH continues to deliver credibility and impact. To our readers, we are accountable to you. We will earn your trust every edition, every article, every day. In moments of strain, organizations reveal their character. Ours will be defined by our responsibility, transparency, and the courage to change. We are steadfast, we are reflective, and we are resolute. Yours sincerely, Trevor Ncube, Chairman, Alpha Media Holdings. So this is what the chairman has written. Let me just go to comment sections and see whether someone has commented on his post after posting this. It's someone says, apology is not the issue, although it matters. That is Dexter Njuna. It's quite interesting. Let me hear what Dexter Njuna of ZANU-PF will say. Apology is not the issue, although it matters. The question, what are you going to do about it? Because the issue that doesn't hold water is doing the same thing over and over again, the same way, and expecting a different result, especially after USAID went broke. Someone says, hi Trevor, this is incredibly sad to read. Open about the situation. Media is a critical lifeline for our community. In that spirit, I'll be happy to participate in any working group looking to ideate on a sustained blueprint. Someone says a lot about the independent media and the incent fake apologies that rocked the house. The source of income of these journalists under such circumstances become a man's guess. Someone says it's bad to expose government failure to serve their debt. This should be an in-house matter, especially from a presidential advisor member. Someone says kuzolunga. Someone says co-advisory committee aguna chiriko here nai Trevor. You see, anyway, it's not good to laugh, especially at these moments when others are going through difficult times. So Trevor actually opening up in terms of what is happening within his organization. It looks to be crumbling. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button